Whoop-de-doo, another Spider-Man game is coming out. I can't wait to play it. If you didn't notice, I was definitely being sarcastic, as I think that the Spider-Man series is dried out. I mean, seriously, every movie that releases spawns a new Spider-Man game that has the exact same gameplay and a mediocre story that follows the exact same villains doing the exact same thing as they did in the last game. And yes, that goes for you too, Miles Morales. You're not sustained.
Sustained.
You stupid.
I already know some of you are seething in the comments, just angry that I'm coming at this game, but you have to understand, I've been playing Spider-Man since I was 10. I played the entire series of the original Tobey Maguire Spider-Man games, as well as all of the new age Spider-Man games that have come out today. And I'm tired of seeing Spider-Man praised as if it's the it game in the world of gaming. So why don't we go down the list of problems I personally see in the series, and maybe talk about how they can fix them from a critical standpoint. Grab your web shooter and grab anything else you want from your house, as this is going to get a bit sticky. I'm here all weekend. All right, let's get into it. When your gameplay revolves around 2 or 3 buttons, you know something is being done wrong. The majority of the gameplay for most of the Spider-Man games is square, 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 X square, triangle square, square, and I'm fucking sick of it. I mean, I get it, this is supposed to be a beat 'em up kind of game, and most importantly, they want to make it playable for the children, but my goodness, is it the most brain-numbing type of gameplay in the world. And this is not something that started up recently. The gameplay for the Spider-Man games has been this way all of the time. For a normal enemy, you're gonna beat them up by doing an uppercut and then doing an air combo. If somebody has a melee weapon, oh no, just use your spidey sense and press one button to dodge everything. And then what do you know, beat them up air, and then combo them again. When are we going to hold these developers responsible for what they're doing and actually force them to make a fun gameplay loop? A very simple fix for this would simply be adding more to the game. There are several third-person games that are great examples of how you should do your combat and your scaling right in front of you. How about, since we're in the age of the Tony Stark Spider-Man, we add some cool, unique items that add some cool, unique gameplay styles. I'm not saying I want these games to be like Mortal Kombat where you have to input thousands of buttons, but I am saying I don't want to roll my eyes every time a combat situation comes up. Oh, here we go again, I have to press X 3 million times and I win. I want some sort of challenge. I don't want to be cucked because there are children playing the game and you want to cater to what they like. I don't care about children.
Oh no!
This aspect alone is honestly enough for me to just not want to play these games. And that may sound drastic from an outside standpoint, but 99.9% of what you do in this game is fight goons. Complete buffoons that just don't know what they're doing. How about you fix the AI? How about you actually make them smart? Because although I want to feel like I'm in the Spider-Man world, that is the one thing that's going to get boring fast. And once again, there are games like God of War Ragnarok that clearly show that you can have fun engaging combat while also feeling like the god that you're playing as. Stop fucking bullshitting, man. Okay, I need to regain my composure. Okay, next point. I'm sick and tired of fighting this guy. I'm sick and tired of fighting this nasty lizard thing, and I'm sick and tired of having ass in my face as an enemy.
Guess I gotta play harder to get.
The story in the Spider-Man games is for the most part just mediocre. I mean, to be fair, I don't go into these games expecting Oscar-winning levels of storytelling, but my goodness, do I at least want to be excited or enticed about the main bosses in the game. How many different times throughout the entire series have we encountered this nasty, stupid lizard thing? Or this horrendous excuse for a villain, Rhino, whose famous alter ego is literally a rhino. Like, wow, you're really breaking the scale of originality here, buddy. Wow. I know this is kind of crossing into roasting the comics themselves, but come on, guys. Is it too much to ask for a little bit more variation or a villain that actually explores a new moral dilemma? When Miles Morales came out, I was excited because I really thought they were going to get some new villains in there. But all we got was the bowling pin guy again, and then the damn rhino in a cyberpunk cosplay. And then as the new addition, they added this annoying ass, mid-ass villain named the Tinkerer, again really killing it with the originality, whose motives and morals were just bland. When I don't give a damn about who I'm fighting, then I stop giving a damn about why I'm fighting. And if I don't have those two things, then the repetitive nature of the combat becomes a lot more pertinent. Maybe if we saw more villain variation, we would stop seeing the same boring AoE attack into range attack / power attack animations that the bosses in the game loop. I understand that they're trying to remain faithful to the source material, but honestly they can save that rinse and repeat strategy for the movies. We've had enough of that as it is. And hey, another solution may be, instead of being Spider-Man 24/7, we can also input some Peter Parker gameplay. I know that sounds insane at first, but think about it. The true core of being Spider-Man has always been Peter himself and the ones he holds near. So why not boost the role-playing / immersion aspect of the game by having some short segments where instead of flying around the city at Mach speed, you're choosing dialogue options or wandering around an area to build character. This is a concept they lightly explored in the original Spider-Man games, but dropped as I assume they just didn't want to put the work in to make it special. Anyways, that's it for this point. I can't wait to fight Venom after the years he was teased. I'm sure he's not just going to fight like the bowling pin man or any other boss character. The one and only thing that keeps people coming back to this title is the web swinging. I have to admit, swinging around as Spider-Man has been getting consistently better, and it's the only thing that keeps this game running as people's top superhero game. Not that there's a lot of other good contenders, but that's a video for another day. It's not that I don't understand the appeal behind these titles, but I think we definitely deserve to demand a little bit more now that this title has been running for so long. Not to mention a lot of the games in the catalog are repeats or just rehashes of a different Peter Parker or a different Spider-Man altogether. I'm not saying that this is altogether a bad thing, but I'm definitely getting tired of the rinse and repeat. I can definitely see where a new player to the Spider-Man series could be duped into thinking that this is revolutionary and new, especially with what they may be adding in the newest title. But let's be honest guys, they're just reskinning. They're just successfully reskinning the same game, just like Call of Duty and a bunch of other titles out there. And although it may be better than the Batman games, I'm certainly reaching that point of no return. If I keep playing these games, I'm going to go more insane than I already am. I'm hoping to see a lot more variation in the new title, and not just by adding, certain small caveats to what has already been made, but actually trying to make a good progression system when it comes to levels, extremely varied level design that isn't just buildings, and for goodness sake, an enemy that is actually fun to fight. And as I said before, the formula for what they're trying to do isn't a foreign thing. They can look at other third-person adventure action games and do what they do, at least to a certain extent, and it would get them a lot farther than what they're doing now. I just think it's a case of them not fully caring, Please, oh please developers, listen to our cry, or I guarantee you the only time I'll be seeing Peter Parker is when he's Tom Holland. Okay, I think I've said more than enough. I'm going to call it here. If you have a different opinion on Spider-Man and you think it is the greatest game of all time, leave a comment below, argue with me, fight me then. I'm sure you're wrong. And if you agree with me, let me know in the comments as well. Thank you for watching. Like the video if you like the video, subscribe if you want to subscribe, all of that good stuff. I'm going to go do something. You know what I mean? Like, damn, why are you all up in my business?
Why you need to know all up in my pussy, boy?
I'm trying to end the video, did you see? Oh my gosh, fade out time. I'm fading out now. You shouldn't hear me. By now I should be gone. By now I can go do my own business.